to all. My name is Lavanya from Girraj Government College, lecturer in English. So, yesterday we have stopped at the degrees of comparison. Yes, so I'm continuing now. Yeah, degrees of comparison for the second year students, fourth semesters. Yeah, so how many types of degrees of comparisons are there? Yesterday we have talked about that. We have seen that. So positive degree and also superlative degree and also comparative degree. So the three degrees we have seen yesterday's class, right? So what is that? So these are the three degrees. Degrees of comparison in the degrees of comparison, right? Yeah, so positive degree and also the comparative degree, yes, and also the superlative degree. So now today's class let us go and see about the list of the degrees of comparisons. So what are the list of the degrees of comparisons and also what you have to add and what is added in the degrees of comparison, right? So let us see here. Yeah, so list of degrees of comparisons. Positive degree, I have made the table here for understanding what you call the easy way, in the easy way. So I make it the table here, positive and also comparative and also superlative. Yes, so yeah, positive degree, suppose you take the so list of the degrees of comparisons by adding ER and EST. Yes, so the degrees of comparison you have to add in the comparative and also in the superlative degrees when you take the examples, right? So yeah, suppose you have taken here Maina is one of the nicest girls in the class. So EST, you have ended the EST, but when you go to the comparative degree so there is a nicer, right? Nicer girl, yeah, ER, NICER. So here nothing but the positive degree is a simple way, in the simple way. So that is the Maina is a nice girl. So that is in the simple way. So that's why no need to add the ER or EST, right? But in the comparative degree, we have added the ER here, and the superlative degree we have added the EST here. Tallest EST, sweetest EST, nicest EST. And in the comparative degree, taller ER, sweeter ER and a nicer ER, right? So this is the differences between the what you call the comparative and also the superlative degree. Okay, yeah, so let us see. I have made the what you call the table here for understanding. Yeah, go we are, so take a look. Okay, yeah, so the bright, brighter and brightest, and black, blacker, blackest, bold, bolder, boldest, clever, cleverer, cleverest, cold, colder, coldest, fast, faster, fastest, great, greater, greatest, high, higher, highest, kind, kinder, and also the kindest, right? So this is the table you have to take when the positive degree, so the link between the positive and comparative and also the superlative, whatever the word you have taken in the positive and that comes in the comparative and that we can add in the superlative also, but it changes the words, right? So the nice, nicer and the nicest, so bright, brighter and the brightest, black, blacker and blackest, bold, bolder, boldest, clever, cleverer, cleverest, cold, colder, coldest, fast, faster, fastest, great, greater, greatest, and high, higher, highest, and kind, kinder, kindest. Yeah, so these are the ending with the ER and also ending with the EST. ER will end in the comparative degree, EST will end in the superlative. Yes. Next also I have prepared the list. So what is that means? List of degrees of comparison by adding R and ST. Yeah, this example is not there, but you can we have to add by adding the R and also the ST, not the EST just ST. Okay, remember it. Yeah, so the positive, comparative and also the superlative. Yeah, so the brave, braver, bravest, fine, finer, finest, large, larger, largest, So ending with the E, ma'am, the word will end with the E, but you are adding the R and also the ST, right? So here brave, ending with the E, and you are adding the E. So ending with the E, you are adding the R in the comparative, and ending with the E, you are adding the ST in the superlative. So brave, braver, and bravest. Fine, finer, finest. Ending with the E, ma, nothing but ending with the E. So then you have to add in the comparative R, and you have to add the ST in the what you call the superlative. But in the in these, ma, yeah, by adding ER and EST, so lot of differences between these words, ma, because that are not ending with the E or whatever it may be, right? So the bright is ending with the T, and then you are adding the ER, and then you are adding the EST, right? And the black not ending with the E, you are adding the ER and also the EST. But here the sentence, the words, most probably they are ending with the E itself, right? Most probably the all the words will end with the E itself. So then you can add the R in the comparative, and also you can add the ST in the superlative, because the word will end with the E, right? Ending with the E. So then you can add the R and in the comparative, and also you can add the ST in the superlative. That is a brave, braver, bravest, fine, finer, finest, large, larger, largest, nice, nicer, nicest, yeah, nice girl, nicer girl, and also nicest girl, right? Noble, nobler, nobler, and noblest. Pale, paler, palest. Simple, simpler, simplest. And wise, wiser, wisest. White, whiter, whitest, right? So adding the R and also the ST when the word is ending with the E. And also you have the next list, ma, here. Yeah, so what is that list? See here, by deleting the final Y and adding IER and IEST. Yes, so the word whatever it may be, it ending with the Y, so it as it is remains in the positive, but when you have to take in the comparative and also in the superlative, so then you will remove the I, and then you will add the IER and also IEST in the superlative. Yeah, how? Let us see. Costly. See here, ma, it is ending with the Y here, right? The costly is ending with the Y here, and the comparative, when you take the comparative in the comparative, so then costlier. So then you have removed the Y, and then IER. We have added the IER at the ending, and also IEST in the ending, and that is in the superlative degree. In the comparative, Y is removed, superlative also Y is removed, but in the comparative you are adding the costlier, IER, and in the superlative you are adding the costliest, IEST. Yes, yeah, dry also Y ending with the Y. So then here comparative degree you have removed the Y, and then you have taken the IER, and you have removed the Y, and then you have taken the IEST, drier and driest. Easy, yes, ending with the Y, and you have deleted the Y here, and then you have taken the IER, easier, and IEST, easiest. And happy, Y ending with the Y. Here happier, you have removed the Y, and then IER, you have added the IER, so then it becomes the happier. And here happiest, superlative is the happiest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Lazy, lazier, laziest. And yeah, merry, merrier, merriest. And wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest, right? So the Y, you have removed the Y, we have removed the Y, ma, and then we have added the IER and also IEST, right? Yeah, so that becomes the wealthy, wealthier, and wealthiest. Nothing but the singular to plural, ma, right? Singular to plural, right? Costly, singular, costlier, costliest, plural, right? One or more, two or more, nothing but, yes. So two or one or more in the comparative, two or more in the superlative, only the one in the positive degree, right? Singular to the plural. We have made the singular to the plural. Dry, only the one, drier and also the driest. Easy, easier, easiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Plural, singular to the plural. Next, also you have the table here, ma. Yeah, one another table. List of degrees of comparison by adding, doubling the final consonants. Yes, already you have learned the consonants in the first year, ma. Right? So what are the consonant sounds? Syllables, right? It is linked with the syllables. So the A, E, I, O, U are the vowels and remaining all are comes under the consonants. So here by doubling the final consonants. So here the consonant will double. Right, we will take the, suppose the word is ended with the consonants, so then in the comparative and also in the superlative we will add the another consonant, the double consonant, and then we will make the word, right? Yeah, big. G comes under the consonant and it is ended with the consonant, and when it is come to the comparative, ma, so then you will make the double consonant and then we will make the word into the plural. Bigger. Big, bigger, B-I-G-G-E-R. So the two consonants doubly, we have doubled the consonant here, and here also biggest, we have doubled the consonant here, and then we have taken the bigger, biggest. Dim, yum is the consonant ending with the consonant, so it is possible only with the ending with the consonant, ma, not in the middle or not in the beginning, right? You have to end with the consonant, so then with that ending with the consonant, so then we will make the double consonant letter, and then we will make the word, right? Yeah, comparative, dimmer and also dimmest, mm. We have taken the doubled, we have doubled the consonant, and then we have taken the word that is a plural. Fat, fatter, fattest. TT, TTER, TTEst, nothing but. Next, hot, T ending with the T, hotter, hottest. TTER, TTEst. And thin, thinner, thinnest. N, we ending with the N. N is also comes under the consonant letter, consonant alphabet, nothing but. So here doubling the consonant, and then we are taking the comparative and also the superlative. Yes, yeah, doubling the consonants, ma, nothing but, don't be confusion, right? So the doubling the consonants. Next one, yeah, degrees of comparison list, ma, by using more and most. Yes, very important in the comparative degree and also in the superlative degree. So many students will get the confusion, ma, in this, the more and also the most, right? So very important. Yeah, so the positive, comparative and also superlative. See here, active, so comparative more active, superlative most active, right? So it gives the some more higher. Already you have seen that more higher and most higher, right? Comparative is the most higher and superlative is the more higher. Pre-active, post-active, right? So hyperactive, right? So you have listened, right? In the first year, I think in the homophones or the homographs, right? You have the topic that yeah, hyperactive. So who are called the hyperactive means most active, right? So normal active, so most active. Yeah, active, more active, most active, right? You are adding something, what you call, you are making something more attractive, more attractive, most attractive. Yes, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. And brilliant, more beautiful, most brilliant. Sorry, more brilliant, most brilliant. అంటే ఎక్కువగా చెప్తున్నారు అనమాట, రైట్? యా, అంటే నార్మల్గా కాకుండా, సో వీఆర్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ది నార్మల్, బట్ ఎక్కువగా మాట్లాడుతున్నాం అనమాట దాని గురించి. ఎస్, అండ్ కేర్ఫుల్, మోర్ కేర్ఫుల్, మోస్ట్ కేర్ఫుల్, రైట్? అండ్ యా, courageous, more courageous, most courageous. And cunning, yes, more cunning, most cunning. Cunning అంటే ఏంటమ్మా, జస్ట్ కొంచెం కన్నింగ్, బట్ ఎక్కువ కన్నింగ్, రైట్? అమ్మో ఆయన సామాన్యమైన వ్యక్తి కాదు, రైట్? ఈజ్ మోర్ కన్నింగ్, అమ్మో ఆయన మోస్ట్ కన్నింగ్, రైట్? ఎక్కువ, నథింగ్ బట్ యు ఆర్ గివింగ్ ద up. And difficult, more difficult, most difficult. That topic is more difficult, that topic is most difficult. So బరువు పెడుతున్నారు అనమాట, right? Yeah. And famous, yeah, more famous, most famous. Suppose you take the example of the TV serial acts and also the filmy actors, the TV serial actors. So the TV serial actors are the more famous అంటే కొంచెం ఫేమస్ అంటే just this much of the population, in this much of the population, suppose the 25% of the people know the serial actors, but the filmy actors, right? So the filmy actors are the most famous, means they will know all the people, the 100% of people. In the 100% of people, the 99.99% the people can know the filmy actors. So that much of famous the filmy actors, right? Yeah, so that is the differences between the more active and also the most famous. Sorry famous, most famous, or the more famous. నెక్స్ట్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్, యా, మోర్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్, మోస్ట్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్. యా, ఫెయిత్ఫుల్గా ఉండడం, ఎస్, ఇట్స్ ఓకే, బట్ మోర్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్, మోస్ట్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్గా ఉండడం అనేది జస్ట్ ఇట్ షోస్ ద ఓవర్ లుకింగ్. ఎస్, ఓవర్. నెక్స్ట్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద degrees of comparison. Irregular comparisons, yeah, the regular and also irregular comparisons also are there yeah, positive, comparative, and also the superlative. Bad and worse or worst. Evil, వర్స్ ఆర్ వరెస్ట్. వర్స్ అంటే కొంచెం బ్యాడ్లీగా ఉన్నట్టు, వరెస్ట్ అంటే ఇంక అది ఎందుకు పనికిరాదు. ఎస్, అట్లా అనమాట. సో దాట్ ఈస్ అ వరెస్ట్, రైట్? యా, అది. గుడ్, బెటర్, బెస్ట్. యా, ఇట్స్ బెటర్. ఇట్స్ బెటర్ మీన్స్ 50-50 ఛాన్సెస్. యు ఆర్ గివింగ్ ద 50-50 ఛాన్సెస్. యా, ఇట్ ఈస్ బెస్ట్ అంటే అన్లిమిటెడ్, రైట్? అది చాలా బాగుంది, చాలా బాగుంది, రైట్? ఇట్స్ అన్లిమిటెడ్, నథింగ్ బట్ బెస్ట్. Yeah, sorry. So ill, worse, and worst. Far, further, farthest. Well, better, best. Late, later, latest. And little, less, least. Much, more, most. Many, more, most. Next, changes in the degrees of comparisons. So what is the changes in the degrees of comparisons here? Yeah, see. Here more than two persons or two places or the two things are compared. Matchless comparison are of this type. So there is no match, but you are comparing. How? Yes, iron, yeah, superlative, comparative, and also the positive. Yeah, in the exams okate laga means he will give the positive and he will ask the comparative, and he will give the comparative, he will ask the superlative, and he will give the superlative, and also he will ask to change the sentences into the positive. So he will ask the questions like, right, he will give the positive and he will ask to change into the comparative and also to change into the superlative, and comparative he will give and he will ask to change the positive or to change the superlative, and he will give the superlative and he will ask to change in the comparative or to change in the positive, right? ఎలాగైనా జరగచ్చు. యా, సో సూపర్లేటివ్ నేను ఏంటంటే లాస్ట్ నుంచి వచ్చాను. సో జస్ట్ సీ, బికాస్ సూపర్లేటివ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో కంపారేటివ్ ఆర్ హార్డ్, కొంచెం హార్డ్గా ఉంటాయి పాజిటివ్తో పోలిస్తే, రైట్? కంపారేటివ్ విత్ ద పాజిటివ్, కంపారిజన్ విత్ ద పాజిటివ్, కంపారేటివ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో సూపర్లేటివ్ ఈజ్ లిటిల్ బిట్ హార్డ్. ఎస్, సూపర్లేటివ్. ఐరన్ ఈజ్ ద మోస్ట్ యూస్ఫుల్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మెటల్స్. Comparative, iron is more useful. See changes చూడండి. So there is a change in the superlative and also in the comparative, that iron is the most useful, iron is the more useful than any other metal. Of all metals, any other metal. And when it is comes into the positive, no other metal is so useful as iron. Yes, simple way. Positive ante enti? So already you have seen that positive is in the simple way, right? What is that? No other metal is so useful as iron. But when you come to the comparative, iron is more useful than any other metal, and iron is the most useful of all metals. Aithe from all the metals, iron is most useful, right? From other metals, iron is more useful. ఇక్కడ నో అదర్ మెటల్స్, ఎలాంటి మెటల్ కూడా ఐరన్ అంత యూస్ఫుల్ కాదు, రైట్? యా, సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఇన్ ద సూపర్లేటివ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో కంపారేటివ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో పాజిటివ్. దేర్ ఈస్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెన్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్, రైట్? సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు అబ్జర్వ్. సెకండ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, సీ హియర్. changes ma, how it changes into the degrees to degrees, right? And two persons or the two places, right? ikkada em తీసుకున్నాం, there is a all metals we have taken, and also here also other metals, all metals, and here also you have taken the metal, one metal, two metals, two or more metals. Yes, so all the metals, right? Yeah. Tom is the cleverest of all boys in the class. Tom is the cleverer than any other boy in the class. No other boy in the class is so clever as Tom. Yes, you are taken here no other boy. So only the boy in the class is so clever as Tom. But here Tom is cleverer than any other boy in the class. And here Tom is the cleverest of all boys in the class. There is a changes ma. Sentences, statements are changing, right? But the meaning is same, but the sentences, the statement is changing by one another. Meaning okate undi. What is the meaning is Tom andarikanna clever, right? That is the meaning, right? Tom is clever by the other boys, in the other boys. But the statement, what you call, the sentences is changing when it is in the superlative, when it is in the comparative, and when it is in the positive degree, right? Yeah, so I'm ending here ma, because the time is up. So tomorrow we will continue tomorrow. So thank you very much.